Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, Scorpio, this is your mid-June prediction, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a spirit animal card and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you course correct. There's a course correction happening in your life. I'm going to read the message of this card. So adjust your energy from being closed to being open. The transformation occurs when you permit yourself to open your heart anew. Only then can you once again receive pure energy, abundance, and love. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Adjust your energy from being closed to being open. The transformation occurs when you permit yourself to open your heart anew. Only then can you once again receive pure energy, abundance, and love. So this is the course correction that may need to happen in your life, is you opening your heart, Scorpio. Okay, so there's something incoming for you. I feel this is why they're wanting you to open your heart and be receptive. Perhaps you're feeling like you're closed off right now. So this is what Spirit is really asking you to work on, is opening your heart up. Now we've got the Ten of Swords coming in. So perhaps there's many reasons you have for why you're closed off. Right? I'm getting this card, Ten of Swords, which is a really heavy energy. This is kind of weighing us down. This can also feel like you've hit rock bottom, Scorpio, or perhaps you're just in a situation where you don't know how to get out of it. You're meant to get out, and you're going to get out, is what Spirit is saying here. So 10 of Swords to start. So you're breaking free from something here. And 2 of Pentacles, you're going to keep going because you're going to reach the top of that mountain, Scorpio. I feel some of you have goals, you have visions, you know what it is that you desire, you know what your destination point is in life, and there is nothing that is going to stop you from reaching that. Nothing, no matter what this is in your life. Okay, and what I'm getting here is someone that has jumped on a trampoline, and this 10 of Swords is at the very bottom, and you're just about to launch off. So this is the energy I'm feeling here for you. So there's an upgrade, there's an ascension happening. All right, so what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 2 of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Pentacles coming in. So yes, you are reaching a new level in your life here, Scorpio. This is a new energy field. Some of you have not been here before. Remember, we go through ups and downs in our lives, and sometimes we do hit these levels, but these levels come in different experiences. So perhaps there's a familiar feeling with this energy, but this is a higher level. This is a different kind of energy in your life. Okay, so messages and news, information that is showing you and confirming with you that this is actually happening. So the Page of Pentacles here for you. Now, before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your rising and your moon signs, okay? So what is this for some of you? I'm always interested to hear how these cards show up for us in our lives. So if you know what this 10 of Swords energy is, please share with me in the comment section below. So wherever you are in your life experience right now, there is a connection wanting to happen. There is some motivation, there's some energy, some power, reminders that you are a powerful human being trying to lift you up here. And perhaps you have a lot of things on your mind. Maybe you're weighed down because of all the responsibilities and obligations that you have in your day-to-day life. Perhaps there's a lot of things that you think about on a daily basis, like worrying about, something from yesterday, something from today. Oh my gosh, and what about that tomorrow thing? Oh my goodness, there's so many things going on. And it's just weighing down in your mind. This is what you want to clear. You want to clear all these thoughts. And I feel for some of you, you just naturally are a worrier. You think a lot about things, or you just like to overthink things. So this is where you transfer that energy onto a sheet of paper here, Scorpio. I know that some of you have a lot you have to do in your day-to-day life, but you have to slow down and you have to focus on yourself. It's not always about go, 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 doing this, that, and the other thing. It's also about self-care. Don't forget about yourself in the process of doing all of these other things here, okay? So very important that you take care and tend to yourself, your physical body, your wellness, your mental health here, okay? And whatever this is, whatever this experience is, if you're feeling like you're at rock bottom, wherever you are in your life experience right now, Scorpio, you're exactly where you are meant to be. Everything's happening exactly as it's meant to, because this is a part of your higher purpose. There's a higher calling that is coming in here. That you're feeling. Some of you are feeling this higher calling. You know that there's something else coming in, and you can feel something. Maybe you can't even explain what this is, but there's this something pulling you up, pulling you, there's something there. So listen to that and get up with that energy. Sometimes we resist that because we're not sure what it is. Maybe we're afraid of it, right? So when you're feeling that pull, get up with that. That's spirit pulling you up. That's spirit's hand going, hey, Scorpio, let's get up. Let's get up. Let's move here. Let's not stay in this space. Everything is constantly moving, right? So they don't want you to hold still in this energetic field, because sometimes what happens is we can get too comfortable here and remain here, and then all of a sudden time slips us by, right? So this is where spirit is really wanting you to understand that these things that weigh you down sometimes are only illusions, and we just have to look at it through a different perspective, a different lens, in order to break free from it. Okay, so this is what's coming through for you. I'm also getting that perhaps there's too many things that you're wanting to do in your life right now, Scorpio, and they're wanting you to focus on one thing at a time here. But I feel you're trying to draw a lot of things in, and perhaps as you were drawing these in, like, law of attraction works both ways, like with light and dark energy. So if you're spending a lot of time focusing on energy that is, something that's going on inside of you, I feel these are like shadow parts of yourself. And as you're focusing in on these shadow aspects of yourself, it's not shadow work that you're doing. This is something else. This is almost like this feeding of the weeds in your mind. And as you're feeding them, they're growing taller, and you're pulling that energy, and all of a sudden you see this beautiful garden full of weeds. So just be mindful of that. If you're seeing any kind of weeds in your garden here, Scorpio, to tend to those weeds and make sure that you clear those out. Okay, so this is what spirit is really wanting you to focus on here with this 10 of Swords. And know through this, you are breaking free. It's almost like these shackles are coming off, or something that was holding you back for a moment. And I'm seeing someone's hand like in the back holding on, and you let go and you just allow yourself to move forward. So maybe there's somebody holding you back here with these energies and all the many reasons why, right? Sometimes if we have to reassess to see, is any of this even true? Does this resonate for me? So they're really wanting you to understand what these swords are that are holding you down in your life right now, because you're meant to release them out of your life, okay? Because look what's happening. You're moving upward. This is why. They're like, it's so simple. Scorpio, you are moving higher in vibration. It might feel tough because this is not an easy journey to climb a mountain. Those of you that climbed mountains or do hiking, you know how hard it is when you're especially going uphill, right? So I feel it's that kind of a journey. And maybe it has felt tough for you. Maybe you've been going through years of tough things, and spirit is letting you know there's a reason, there's a purpose for that, Scorpio. You're meant to. You are a spirit warrior. There's a higher calling for you that is showing up, and you just need to keep moving. Just pull in that strength to do that, because there's something else that's waiting for you, and you're almost there, is what spirit is saying. You're almost there. Resources, they want you to be resourceful here. If you need assistance and support, call on that assistance and support. Don't be afraid to juggle a few things with some people, community, this union, this alignment of you're like a magnet right now, Scorpio. So if you wanted to, you can call in support, is what Spirit is saying, if you wanted to. But sometimes, you know, I used to go through this when I was younger, is I felt like asking for help was a weakness. Like, I can do this myself. I'm not going to look weak. I can figure it out, right? And now I'm like, no, that support, you not only connect, but you bond with people. And if you're feeling like you don't have support here, Scorpio, call on Spirit and ask them to bring the support in, but also be open to receive the help, the support that comes in, no matter what it looks like. Okay, so there is definitely, I'm seeing someone walking up the stairs here. You're getting higher and higher. You're reaching milestones. You're reaching goals. You have a goal in mind. There's this vision. There's this desire, this like knowing that this is, even with all of this, amidst all of this for you, Scorpio, I feel there's a higher vision, this connection that you're connecting to. And it's so intense for some of you that you're like, I'm not going to stop. I don't care how hard this is. I don't care. I just know that there's something there. So I feel some of you are pushing through and you are making things happen for yourself. And you're letting go of any kind of resistance to that. And others, I feel that perhaps you are down, and perhaps that motivation needs to come through, right? This red light, I always find, is motivation. It's that fire energy that is coming in. It's red, it's hot, and you know, you're meant to rise up with it. And usually, like the red stoplight, perhaps you're at a stoplight and you're meant to move forward. But again, make sure you're looking, you're doing all your checks here before moving forward. Preparation, organization here. This is you being resourceful, understanding, okay, this is where I'm going. Let's make a plan on how to get there, right? Let's figure this out. Let's talk to people. Let's be resourceful. What do I need right now in order to climb this mountain? I need a rope. Okay, let's go grab a rope. Maybe I need to understand the weather when I'm up at that height, so I understand if I need anything to, like clothing and these. This is you using your mind to rise up. This is you preparing and planning to move ahead. So as you're reaching this peak, you know exactly what you need in order to get up there. So there's this mastery coming along with this as well. It's an alignment, is what Spirit is saying. You are in alignment. So what they're showing me is a straight and narrow path that's been split off. But as you're walking, this split, it's actually not going like this. Instead, it's going like this. I hope that makes sense, but it's almost like it's like a zipper going up. It's closing the path, and it's like perhaps you were split between one thing or another, but now everything's kind of coming together and it's aligning. So there's this like energy that is working and intertwining and connecting and merging. This is what I'm getting here with this card for you today. So powerful stuff going on. That's that course correction. That's what's happening. There's a course correction happening, and you're a part of that. You're the one that's taking the active role and participating in this course correction, Scorpio. And this is bringing you to another level, another energy field where you get to really explore a little bit, be curious, and it's an opportunity for you to really grow here. And again, anytime I talk about change, whenever we go through change, it comes with an adjustment period. That's usually the change, right? Going through an adjustment period where it just doesn't feel good as we're going through it. It's like starting at the gym for the first time and you've never worked out before, or it's been a long time and you're getting back into it. And there's all these reasons why that you shouldn't be doing it. Oh, perhaps you're busy or this, that, and the other thing. This is where commitment comes in. This is where discipline comes in for you. This is where you get to practice all of these superpowers that you already have, Scorpio, right? This is where you get a schedule together. You're like, you know what? I'm going to try to work with this thing. I'm going to really give it a real chance here. I'm going to follow through with this, and I'm going to really commit and put some time in my schedule. So I feel for you, organization is coming through with this Page of Pentacles, and how this is this realization is coming in for some of you is because you're feeling like everything's all over the place, right? This is how I felt when I first started my YouTube channel, and my husband introduced me to a calendar. Isn't that wild? A little thing like a calendar changed my life, and I never used one before that. I worked in dental practices, managing offices. It was all in my head. I was really good at keeping information and that calendar in my mind, but now having it in my physical reality just changed the game, right? So organize your days, organize your month, know what it is that you're working towards. This is an opportunity for you to really look at the bigger picture, to really learn how to work with this energy, even your own energy. This is you. You're like a noob. Is what Spirit is saying, like a newbie. And this is this new level in a video game, and you get to explore it a little bit before, things start to come in and you start to interact, right? And to respond instead of react. So this is the other thing here. You get an opportunity to really respond to the energies rather than reacting, because it's going to be a bit slower here to begin with, is what Spirit is saying. When you enter this energy field, it's going to feel a bit slow. It's like, oh, I felt that enlightenment. I felt this energy that I just went up to, but now it feels a little bit stagnant. But this is where you feel the energy, and now it's your turn. Spirit's like, here, I lifted you up, you felt it. Now it's time for you to start using that energy and building it up in your life, right? So this is what they're sharing with me right now. The other thing is, this can show up as an opportunity to start something new, like a new job, a new relationship, right? Maybe this is a financial opportunity coming in where you get to play a little bit more around with money, making investments, right? Because I'm seeing someone giving money to invest in something. So investments, you're kind of seeing where this money can take you, where this opportunity can take you, your creativity can take you. I do feel a lot of you are going to open up because they're really wanting you to open up here. Open yourself up and be receptive to everything that's incoming, because this is an incoming card for you. Incoming that goes outward, energy. So opportunities, like this could come through a message, like I'm getting someone getting a text message, perhaps an email. Maybe you applied for something. It's almost like you put something in the slot machine and you're waiting for something to come out. Or it's like one of those surprise, like gumball machines, but they're surprises. You don't know what you're going to get. So you put a coin and twist the thing and see what you get. This is what they're showing me right now with this energy a little bit. So this is what's happening for you right now. I feel that Spirit is really nudging you to take that step, like to get into motion, get into movement with this. And to be active with this energy, because you're going to see some major changes happening in your life with it. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. And you're going to see like, oh my gosh, I just been course corrected here. And I'm the one that created that course correction. All right, so I'm now going to pull a animal spirit card for you. This is the Power Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So any of you seeing animals or insects, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance, and anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. Okay, so we are getting tiger. Look at that tiger. Have any of you seen one? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now. This tiger's kind of in the distance, in the flowers, just chilling, hanging out. Stand tall, be fearless, and let your roar be heard. You are unstoppable, a force of nature. So look at that, the energy of the tiger, everyone. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Stand tall, be fearless, and let your roar be heard. You are unstoppable, a force of nature. Look at that. So stand up and be tall and let your roar be heard here, and start moving up. You're meant to climb upwards, not downwards, okay? And you're not meant to hold still either. So let's read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. So tiger, tiger, tiger. Okay, here we are, tiger. So deep within each of us resides a reservoir of strength akin to the mighty tiger prowling the jungle, a force so potent and untamed that it has the power to shape the course of our lives. It's a strength that transcends the ordinary, a reservoir of energy that waits patiently for us to acknowledge and unleash it. So it's there waiting. It's kind of like the image here in the card, right? There's some beautiful flowers. It feels like you are this lion in this beautiful world ready to be awakened. In the heart of the tiger, we discover a symbol of unwavering power and courage. Observe this magnificent beast as it moves through its terrain, its eyes filled with unshakable determination. It teaches us that true empowerment begins from within, in the recognition of our innate capabilities and the audacious belief in ourselves. Embracing your inner strength is akin to summoning the spirit of the tiger. It's about standing tall, unyielding in the face of adversity, and daring to roar so that your presence resounds throughout the universe. You're meant to be heard here, and you are being heard. It's recognizing that you are, in essence, a force of nature, a dynamic and unstoppable entity capable of surmounting even the most formidable challenges. But empowerment isn't merely bravado. It's the conscious cultivation of self-belief, self-worth, and self-compassion. It's a journey of self-discovery that requires introspection, acceptance, and a profound love for oneself. The tiger's lesson is clear. To empower yourself fully, you must first acknowledge and honor the depths of your own potential. Fearlessness, as exemplified by the tiger, doesn't mean the absence of fear, but the courage to confront it head on. It's about moving forward despite doubt, hesitations, and the shadows of uncertainty. It's a reminder that your strength, once unleashed, can shatter the barriers that hold you back. As you embrace your inner strength, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Just as the tiger moves with stealth alongside its fellow tigers, so too can you find allies, mentors, and guides who bolster your sense of empowerment. Community, connection, and shared wisdom are all valuable companions in this adventure. And I'm getting the Lion King in my mind here as the lion is standing on that cliff. This is what I'm getting. Empowerment is an ongoing endeavor, a lifelong process of self-realization and growth. It's about recognizing that your potential is boundless and your capacity to make a difference in your life and the lives of others is immeasurable. So embrace your inner tiger, nurture your strength, and let your roar of authenticity and determination reverberate throughout the world. You are a force to be reckoned with, an embodiment of untamed potential, and your inner tiger by your side. There's no challenge that you cannot conquer. So look at that. Oops, that's not the one. This is the tiger here, everyone. Look at that. So you are the one that can course correct here. You have the power. You have the courage. You're meant to unleash it in the world, Scorpio. So look at that. I love that for you. So let's pull a angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting stepping up. Look at that. The number 2 here. I don't know if any of you are seeing the number 2s. The number 2 in numerology is all about union, balance, harmony, relationships, this intertwined energy working in alignment together. Okay. So if you're seeing the number 2s, this is your confirmation today. Those of you looking for timing, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 hours, the second of the month as well. So you're being empowered at this time, hence why you have the tiger card. There's balance and trust. So Spirit wants you to balance everything out in your life. So if things are feeling unstable, this is where you get an opportunity to really practice balancing things. Trust in yourself and trust in Spirit. There's an alignment again. That's a confirmation right now. Companion, love, and karma are also at play here for you. So look at that. This is your reading today. I hope it resonates. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.